75 million Americans are under winter weather alerts as we come on the air tonight. There are blizzard warnings already, and the first test in Washington, D.C. in the last 24 hours was a disaster on the roads.
Good evening. Right now, we are in the early hours of what may be a historic snowstorm. Winter weather warnings stretch right now from the south up through New York. Snow has been falling for several hours in the Washington, D.C. area, which could see 2 feet before it's over. A live look now at the White House tonight, the snow falling there.
What do you think about snow?
I love snow. I think snow is a great thing. I love snow and more snow, and I love doing things in snow. I love the cold. I don't like when they predict snow and it rains instead, and I get reverse snow depression. If we don't get enough snow, then I get mad.
I guess I saw it coming up from the on the weather, because I was I was overseas at the time. I was in Paris, and so you could see it sort of developing, watching on the weather, and I think I had a flight on Friday was my planned flight. And but you could see sort of how it was developing.
I figured that they always overestimate how much snow we're gonna get. And so I thought, well, we'll probably get a little bit, but we won't get nearly as much, and we'll be disappointed because we're always hoping that it will be a big dumping, and then they're wrong. So I was anticipating not nearly as much snow as what actually came. Tons and tons of snow. It was amazing. It just kept coming and coming and coming, and so thick and all the time, and we just kept shoveling and shoveling, and it was awesome. It was great.
Probably my biggest hope and worry was that everything would stay all right with the house and that sort of thing. Because if everything's going fine, then it's no big deal. You're just there shoveling and you just sort of wait it out. As it turned out, nothing really bad happened. Other than, everybody, kind of talking about how much they shoveled. I was stuck in Paris. Stuck. Well, I guess if you're going to be stuck somewhere, Paris isn't a bad place to be stuck. So I was watching it through the internet, watching it on the global news, because there's obviously big news because the whole East Coast of the United States was impacted. Watching it on the internet, and then obviously communicating with the family via, photos and texts and emails and all sorts of that kind of thing. So sort of watching it from afar, that kind of thing.
One felt bad for him because it was once in a time snowstorm. So I felt bad that he missed out on all the snow that we had. But then it just showed us that we could do it, and then when he came home, he brought us macaroons, and so it made it better. And he bought me a purse, which was really nice. So it made it fine. But I felt bad that he missed out. That's what I love about snowstorms. I love that it's quiet. I love that it makes people slow down. I love that it makes you bundle up and just appreciate the sounds and the beauty and the sparkle, and it just was awesome.
My favorite part was probably when we got out my old bike Saturday morning, and we were riding it down the driveway and then into a snowbank.
Tess, watch out! Dun, 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 dun. Ah! Oh! This is a really bad. Nice. That was awesome. One. Three.
I loved going out every few hours to shovel with the family. And then I loved when it had all come, just going out and jumping and playing, and it was so fluffy, and doing flips and all the fun adventures that we had in the snow after it was, because it was crazy. It was great. It was fun. It was a memory I think we'll always have, and we always have a good time in a good snowstorm.